Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about a beautiful highlighter palette. Yes, big surprise, especially coming from me. What can I say? I love highlighters. I love the way it looks on my skin. Not just on my skin. I think highlighters complement and make skin youthful. Everybody's skin youthful, whoever uses it. It just makes it more glowy and youthful. I love it. What can I say? So this is from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't think this is a holiday palette, because I remember seeing reviews on the product even in July. So yeah, so I guess it's a new product, obviously, because it's just been released like a couple of months ago, but still it's not like brand new, something that was released like dropped last week or some or a few days ago, not like that. What else? I bought mine from Sephora. This, I believe this is an exclusive to Sephora. Charlotte Tilbury just recently entered Sephora, the realm of Sephora, I guess. And this product, this palette, I think it is exclusive. I don't know. I'm sorry. I do not have my device with me to double check, but if I remember correctly, it is exclusive to Sephora, but please double check. But you can find this product on Charlotte Tilbury's website for sure. What else? This retails for $58. I know this is so small. This is the box that it came in. It's like this rose gold box. And let me show you guys the actual palette. Just not even the size of the inside of my, hand. It's like really small, but sometimes products look small but you eventually end up getting a lot of product. That is not the case in this with this at all. You actually get quite less, you guys. You get 2.5 grams of product in each pan. There are three at the back. Hang on, let me show you. Maybe you can see. No, you know what, because this is rose gold and the lettering is in like a burgundy color, so it's not that very clear, so let me just show it to you inside. There are three shades here, so in each pan you get 2.5 grams of product, which is not a lot, especially, I don't know, for face product, for a complexion product. I feel we should be getting a little bit more than that, especially when you're paying $58. I don't know. I think that is a lot of money, for so altogether 2.5 grams of product, which comes up to 0.08 ounce of product. So that is 0.24 ounce of product in total. And where is this made? These are made in Italy. And you do have the list of ingredients in the back. As I said, rose gold box with burgundy lettering. It's not that clear. So they do have like the list of ingredients. The rose gold, I think one of the shades is already existing in the permanent line, which is already, you can find it in the full size. So this one is the original bar of gold, so which is available in the full size. So these two, this is the rose gold, it's a new shade, and the bronze shade, which is actually called gold bullion. Yeah, the rose gold and gold bullion are actually new shades, and they have a different list of ingredients. This has a different list of ingredients, and these two have different list of ingredients from what I see at the back of the box. And what else? Made in Italy, $58, and you get 2.5 grams of product in each pan. And is this cruelty free? It doesn't say anywhere if it's cruelty free or not. I'm sorry, this is my very first time buying from Charlotte Tilbury. I've never tried her products before, or at least as far as I can remember, I haven't tried her products. And yeah, it just says trio of illuminating highlighters, brush on top of cheekbones, temples, and cupid's bow, and décolletage for award-winning skin. She never forgets to say award-winning. She always, like, I've seen her notes and her promo text in her posters and everything, and she, without fail, she always says award-winning skin, always. I mean, I guess if she has really won awards, I mean, she has to advertise, because that is a way to get customers. So there's nothing wrong with that, but I always observe this about Charlotte Tilbury. She always says award-winning. Anyways, and then she says you have 3 skin gilding highlighters. So that's all the information I think we need from the box. So let's look at the actual packaging. It is a plastic packaging, and it has this CT, that is her logo I think, and you have these rays, looks like a ray of light coming from that. And then at the back again, this is a burgundy box with rose gold lettering, just the opposite. I know I'm going too much into detail, but the box is rose gold with burgundy lettering, and the actual product is burgundy with rose gold lettering, you know. So not that it really matters, it doesn't matter at all, I guess. And then it says Charlotte Tilbury here, and the back, as I said, you have those three shades that you have: original bar of gold, rose gold, and gold bullion. And then get 3 times 2.5 grams of product made in Italy. So let's get into the swatches. I've been talking for a while now. And you get a good sized mirror, exactly the size of the palette, but still the palette is quite tiny if you ask me. But I guess you can apply highlighter with this. It's all right. So let's get into the swatches, and I do have another beautiful highlighter palette that I recently bought and also reviewed. I will link the review to this palette down below in the description box. So this is, oh my god, that was so bad. I'm sorry you guys, this is just crazy. What? I blame Bobbi Brown. Okay, let me just cover this up. This is from Bobbi Brown. This is her brand new highlighter palette. This is released for the holiday season. So this is a holiday palette. So I wanted to compare the formula on this with the formula on the Charlotte Tilbury palette, because this is 65. The Bobbi Brown is 65 and this is 58. So kind of there in the price range, and but you do get a way more product in the Bobbi Brown than what you get in the Charlotte Tilbury. But still I want to touch on the formula, because that they are like kind of close, but they are a little bit different. Anyways, let's get into the swatches. So let me swatch original bar of gold, which is like a white. It's not exactly white. It does look yellow, but it's like the palest gold I've seen. It's beautiful, no doubt. Let me swatch on the other hand. The powders are so soft to the touch, you guys. So soft. They actually feel like velvet. You know, there's this, you know how when you touch velvet it's smooth, but still there's a small friction, you know, because of those small hair like fabric in velvet. This feels exactly like that. Now that's beautiful. That is the original bar of gold. Hang on, I have my highlighter brush from Elf as always. So that is bar of gold. As you can see it's almost non-existent, and then it comes to life. They are very thin in consistency, but you can see how reflective they are. So that is the first one. Hang on, I'm just trying to locate my wipe. I found it. So that is the first one, the original bar of gold. And then this is rose gold. Rose gold is a shade that I have on my cheeks today. So you can see rose gold is definitely a little bit less frostier, because it's not as light as the original bar of gold. Let's just swatch rose gold today. Wait, not today. I am swatching all three. So that is rose gold. So no glitter. I cannot locate even the smallest glitter or shimmer, but it's just so crazy finely milled, you guys. So that is rose gold. I know when they're sheared out, they all kind of look the same. You know, that is true. And then finally is the bronze. I think you'll be able to tell the difference with the bronze, because it's significantly darker. But this bronze is perfect for my skin tone as well. It does not leave a dark cast or a dark streak on my skin tone. So you can definitely use it. And let's swatch that. This has more gold, I think, definitely. This shade, even after it's sheared out in person, I can tell the difference. It's like I can definitely see the bronze in my skin. So that is the gold bullion. So those are three shades that come in the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette. I have to say, for the first time I've tried this formula, it's pretty fantastic, you guys. It's the consistency is so thin. They have the baked gelée formula, so the consistency is quite thin, but they're quite reflective, definitely wet looking, and especially for having that almost traceless look, and just when you turn for it to catch the light, it melts into your skin, does not exaggerate any kind of fine lines or unevenness in your skin or texture in your skin. In fact, I do have some texture here. I think you would be able to see it. I would say it definitely kind of toned it down. It kind of definitely toned it down, I would say. Obviously, I can still see the texture because I have a little bit of bumps, acne bumps, but still I would say they kind of toned it down and it does not look obvious. I would say with any other formula, that something that would accentuate unevenness and texture in the skin, it would have increased the size of the bump, at least made it double, but this kind of toned it down and kind of evened out my skin a little bit. Not exactly evened it out, I can obviously see, but still it did not accentuate it and exaggerate the bumps and unevenness in my skin, which I really appreciate. I love it, to the point that if she comes out with new colors that are not in this palette, I would be very enthusiastic about those colors, and I think I would for sure buy them because I love the formula. Their consistency is very thin but still very reflective. You even though it's reflective, you just apply one layer, as you saw with the especially the first and second colors, and also third color. The third, the bronze color, I went in with 2 layers, so that's why it's like really reflective. But still, you can apply it and you can blend it out for a like subtle finish. You can do whatever you want with the formula. It's pretty, because the consistency is quite thin. It makes it quite flexible for the user to do whatever they want. You can build it up and you can tone it down, blend it and buff it into your skin and tone it down. I really wanted to test the original shade, the one that looks so pale. So when I was testing the highlighter palette, I went in with at least 4 to 5 layers of this shade, just at least when I was at home. I did not see a white cast at all. I did not see a white cast at all. So you can just, if you have dark skin or deep dark skin, rich skin, they would absolutely compliment you. Don't worry about it. Definitely pick it up from Sephora. If you still have doubts, pick it up from Sephora because their return policy is really good. So definitely, if you don't like it, you can return it. But the color selection wise, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing out of the box. Your regular gold, rose gold and bronze. But these colors will come in handy for everybody, for all kinds of looks. So you can definitely, this palette will definitely be useful if you pick it up. I do feel that it won't get lost in the sea of highlighters if you already have a sea of highlighters at home collection like that, because the formula truly stands out. It's so thin and so reflective. The consistency is so thin and so reflective. So in my opinion, as I said, if Charlotte Tilbury comes out with more shades besides the rose gold and the bronze in the full size, I will pick it up for sure. I'll be very happy to check them out and see what is it. Is it good? Is it as good as we see in the palettes? Absolutely. So I wanted to compare it with the, so sorry about that, you guys. Again, I blame Bobbi Brown. She makes such reflective packaging. We don't know if she really is involved in all this, because just because her name is on the product, I just I just keep blaming her. That's why. Anyways, this is her highlighter palette for the holiday season. This guy just released, and this is a Nordstrom exclusive, so you will not be able to find this on Sephora's website, even on Bobbi Brown's website, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, So that is the palette. I feel this is a baked formula as well. Bobbi Brown's highlighting powder. It is a baked formula. But I feel the Charlotte Tilbury is actually quite much thinner in consistency than the Bobbi Brown ones. The Bobbi Brown highlighters, I feel the consistency is slightly denser than the Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury is like so thin. When you apply it on the skin, you'd be able to see how minute, like extremely minute, the shimmers and the entire powder itself is. You know, it's like so minute, and it just melts into your skin, and also it lasts. You can see when I look straight ahead how reflective it is, you guys. It just, you can't tell where the product begins and where the product, obviously it's like reflective. I just wanted to show swatches of Bobbi Brown's shades. I guess this gold might be similar to this bronze, maybe. Yeah, I think the gold in the Bobbi Brown's palette is similar to the bronze in the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is definitely more of like an Oh Darling heat wave kind of a like a gold. The one in the Bobbi Brown. The pink absolutely complements my skin. As far as whether both the palettes are dark skin friendly, both the palettes are very much. They are very much dark skin friendly. But it's just formula wise, the Charlotte Tilbury ones, the consistency is much thinner and quite reflective, you know, so it makes it relatively more reflective than Bobbi Brown, you know what I mean? So, but the Bobbi Brown one contains a hell of a lot of product in comparison to the Charlotte Tilbury. You get 8 grams of product. Hang on, not 8. You get 9 grams of product in each pan in the Bobbi Brown one. Yes, can you imagine? 9 grams of product in each pan. Whereas in the Charlotte Tilbury, you get 2.5 grams. I mean, 9 grams, 2.5 grams. There is no... You make up your mind. You make up your mind. What can I say? What else? So... formula wise, personally, I think I'm leaning towards Charlotte Tilbury just because of the consistency, but all the shades in the Bobbi Brown palette and in the Charlotte Tilbury palette leave no white cast on my skin tone, so they are a-okay for dark skin. They are absolutely friendly for dark skin and also deep dark skin, rich deep dark skin, so there shouldn't be a problem. It's just a matter of you get a lot of product in Bobbi Brown's palette, and the Charlotte Tilbury you get quite less, very less, especially for the price. So that is my comparison, you guys. Like I said, I'm very happy with the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm keeping it. I will keep using it, and I look forward to what shades she comes out with. So yeah, I'm excited for that. That's it, you guys. Hope you guys found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me till the end. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me. It makes me feel very special, really. And what else? Give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and please do subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.